We're going to look at volume. Now here we first want to look at the volume of a cube. A cube has equal sides, and the volume of a cube is equals to length times width times height. In this example, the length of one side is 3 centimeters. So the length of all the sides will also be 3 centimeters. And so the volume of the cube is equals to 3 times 3 times 3. Length times width times height. And this is equals to 27 cubic centimeters. Next, we look at the cuboid. The cuboid is a rectangular solid, and it's not equal in length. So in this example, this length here is 26 inches, 12 inches here, and 8 inches high. So the volume of the cuboid is 26 times 12 times 8. Which is equals to 312 times 8, which is equals to 2,496 cubic inches. I would like to bring to your attention here 26 times 12, right? So this is 26 here times 12. You can see this as the base, the area of this, the base area. Length times width. 26 times 12, and that is the base area of this solid, and then multiply that by the height. So it's the base area times height to give me the volume of this cuboid. And moreover, it doesn't matter whether you take 26 times 12 times 8 or 8 times 12 times 26 or 26 times 8 times 12. The order is not important because the answer will be the same since it's all multiplication throughout. However, for logic purposes and for reasoning, we would want to say that this is actually the base area multiplied by the height. Of course, I can rotate this object, this solid, so that my base becomes 12 and 8. So the base area becomes 12 and 8, and 26 becomes the height. That is, I rotate it the other way around, this way. This is what I'm talking about. Right? So if I rotate it this way, this becomes my base. And this is what 12 times 8. Now let me rotate it back. Let us go move on. Likewise, if you know the volume of a cube, okay, so the volume of the cube is, for example, 64 cubic meters. Now from here, you should know that the length of one side is 4 meters. Because the cube root of 64 is equals to 4. 4 times 4 times 4 is equals to 64. So therefore, if the volume of a cube is 64, the one side, this length here is 4 meters. Likewise, here is another example. If you know the volume of a cuboid and you know the two sides, you will be able to find the third unknown side. So my volume is 2496, and this is equals to 26 times A times 8. Now the A here is the unknown side. I don't know what this side is, so I let A represent the unknown side. In this case here is a question mark, right? But I can always put this, change this question mark to A. Yep, so that's what I did. So 2496 is equals to 26 times 8 is 208, and I copy back times A because I don't know A. I don't know what A is. I want to find A. Now I flip the equation so that the right hand side of this equation becomes here the left hand side, and then this left hand side go over to the other side is the right hand side. I just flip the two sides of the equation. I did not do anything special here. Then I observe in my next step that I don't want 208 here. this is, I want to remove it because I want to find A. So in order to remove the 208, I have to divide the left-hand side of the equation by 208. 208 divided by 208 is equals to 1. And A times 1 is equals to A, which is my next line, you see. But because this is an equation, if I divide the left-hand side by 208, I have to divide the right-hand side also by 208, which is what I did. And on the left-hand side, I no longer have 208 because 208 divided by 208 is 1, right? So my 208 here, I just divide it on the right-hand side. And 2496 divided by 208 is equals to 12 inches. And this is my answer. Some of you might have been taught, although I doubt, in school, that in order to find A, I bring 208 over to the other side of the equation, the right-hand side. And when I bring multiplication over to the right-hand side, I have to change the multiplication to division. So multiply by 208 becomes divided by 208 on the right-hand side, so that my left-hand side is left with just A. Now this is definitely correct. What I said just now was correct. But what I said earlier about dividing the left-hand side by 208 and dividing the right-hand side also by 208 is the logic behind it. It's the explanation of why when I bring the times 208 over to the right-hand side, it becomes divide. That is the shortcut. And some of you might have been taught the shortcut. If you see times 208 on this left-hand side, you want to bring it over to the right-hand side, just divide by 208. And this will become a 1 here, A times 1, which is equals to A. That is also correct. But I was just trying to explain to you. Here is another example. What is the volume of this cube if the sides of one small cube is 2 centimeters? So if this one small side is 2 centimeters, this one small cube has a volume of 2 times 2 times 2, which is equals to 8 cubic centimeters. Since there are 27 small cubes, so you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in one level, and there are 3 levels. So altogether, I must have 27 small cubes. And the volume of the big cube will be 27 times 8, which is equals to 216 cubic centimeters.